Welcome to the Solar Line Business Babes podcast. My name is Susan Francis and I'm a mindset manifestation expert, business coach and mentor helping women quantum leap their business success and make the seemingly impossible a reality. And if you're here, you've been called here for a reason. You know within your soul that you are capable of so much more, and I'm here to help you unlock your full potential and manifest your dream life and business. It is my mission to empower female entrepreneurs to connect back to their soul, to their true calling, and to create a business from a place of alignment and purpose. So if you're struggling with hard work and force in your business, then get ready to let go of everything you think you know. It's time to forget all the stress, all the strategies, all the hustle, and instead unlock the secret to manifesting your next level of abundance. Join me as I deep dive into creating a business that flows, teach you how to trust your intuition, create a mindset of abundance, experience more joy, and to learn how to become magnetic to the money and success you desire. I have a down-to-earth, strictly no BS approach and make the woo-woo seem logical and actionable. I know that the knowledge, tools, and insights I share will change your life and the way you approach your business forever, and I'm excited to help you expand. Let's get started. Welcome back. So I've titled this episode Resolution or Revolution. And what this is all about is New Year's resolutions, right? We're sort of in the middle of January now. Most people start the new year with some New Year's resolutions. And so what I wanted to talk about is that it's not New Year's resolutions that you need, it's a personal revolution that you need. So let me explain. So like I said, at the start of the year, you probably have started the year with some New Year's resolutions or intentions, right? Or goals. Maybe some of the things are like lose some of those lockdown kilos or some of the lockdown weight that you might have put on. Or get fit, drink less alcohol. Maybe it's something around business, like grow your business, reach that next level, save some money, buy a house. Like you've probably got some, resolutions or goals, things you want to change for this year, right? I mean, often like changing people's health is a big one for the start of the year. It's often like, especially after that festive season, it's often like, drink a little bit less, like I said, be a bit healthier, lose some weight, get into exercise, start a new routine, things like that. And certainly, I know obviously a lot of you have businesses. Often it's like, okay, I'm going to get that next level. I'm going to create those 10K months, those 20K months, those 50K months, or whatever those things are, right? It's like what's having these intentions, these New Year's resolutions to hit that next level. But here we are, middle of Jan almost. And, for a lot of people, the the excitement of the New Year's sort of starting to fade away, that excitement, that anticipation, it's sort of starting to fade and reality is setting in, right? So if you started a new health regime at the start of the year, perhaps you're even finding already that you're starting to skip days or, old habits are creeping back in, or you haven't quite stuck to that gym routine you'd planned to. Or if you're focusing on building your business, maybe you're finding things hard. Maybe you've implemented some new strategies and you're not quite getting the results that you wanted. And so it's starting to feel hard. You're starting to, doubt starts to creep in, worry starts to creep in. And this is super, super common, right? It's super common. I mean, statistically, most people have given up on their New Year's resolutions by February, right? Most people have literally given up. And the reason is that what people do is people focus on changing their habits, right? People focus on their actions. So let's say you've got a new health goal for the new year, right? You came in, you're like, okay, New Year's resolution, I want to lose, 5 kilos or 20 pounds. And you started a new exercise regime, you're trying to focus on eating healthier, and the goal is to lose some weight. But here's the thing, is that you're looking at the habits, right? So you're going, okay, I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to go to the gym more, do some more exercise. These are the habits that I'm going to change. But what you haven't looked at is the internal beliefs, right? The internal beliefs or stories that you have going on. And same thing in your business. If let's say for the last, 6 months of the year, you'd plateaued, you're at a certain level. Let's say you're a new little coaching business and you're sort of stuck at 5K months and you really want to get to, or, 3 to 5K months, and you're really wanting to get that to that next level. And you've come and going, yes, 2021 is my year. I'm going to make all these changes. I'm going to blow it up. But you haven't looked at your beliefs then, and you're implementing some new strategies, you've upskilled, maybe you've got a new funnel, or like I said, you've got some new whiz-bang marketing strategy and you feel like that's going to be the thing to shift it, then you're probably going to be disappointed, right? And the reason is that what most people do, the reason most New Year's resolutions don't work is that people focus on changing behaviors, right? They focus on changing behaviors, taking new actions, but these things aren't in line with your core identity and the beliefs that you have going on. So what I mean by that is that if you've come into this year with a new health goal, right, lose a bit of weight, go to the gym, all that sort of stuff. But if you have beliefs that losing weight is hard, that you're always going to struggle to lose, that extra weight, or that to be slim, you need to just live on lettuce leaves and eat tasteless food and exercise 7 days a week for an hour, and that feels hard, then what's going to happen is for a time, willpower will get you there, right? Commitment and willpower will get you there for a time. But the subconscious mind is always going to bring you back in line with what your beliefs are. So if your deep beliefs are that it's hard to lose weight, I'm always going to struggle, eating healthy food tastes like shit, then you are never going to achieve long-term success in that area because your beliefs don't support your desires. Does that make sense? Same thing in your biz, right? Like if you've got a business and you're wanting to scale, right? You're wanting to create more income. If you believe that getting to the next level, like I had a client last year, Carolyn, who was on a couple of episodes ago, one of the things was even when she got to, when she came to me, she was doing 10K months. We got her within 60 days to 35K months, which was awesome. That was the goal. But then that next level, she was wanting to go beyond 40, 45, she was wanting to keep scaling and thinking and feeling into that next level. So whatever it is for you, even if that's 10K or 5K, whatever it is, just thinking about that next level. When she thought about that next level, she felt a bit scared. It felt hard, right? That next level felt hard because she was already maxed out with the effort and the energy and the hard work she was doing. She was like, how can I possibly create more income? More income means that I need to spend more hours working, right? So for a lot of people, they're like, well, oh my God, to get to 10K or 20K, whatever it is, I would have to be working a lot more hours. And so there's resistance to that. They don't believe that they can achieve that within doing sort of a level of work that they're happy with. Does that make sense? Like I spoke to a woman once who wanted to get to a 6-figure income, but her belief was to get to a 6-figure income, she would have to sacrifice family time and sacrifice her health. Now, no matter how hard she pushes, no matter how many marketing strategies she implements, right, no matter how much effort she puts into her business, if her underlying beliefs are to get to a 6-figure income, I will need to sacrifice my family and sacrifice my health, they can assure you she is never going to get there because her family and her health, her subconscious mind is going to deliver on her identity, on what she believes. And you are not going to do anything that is going to sacrifice your family and your health. Does that make sense? Like it's just not in alignment, right? It's not in alignment. So your beliefs have to support your goals. Your beliefs have to support your New Year's resolutions. So when you come into a new year or any time at all that you want to create something new, the work to do first is not the behaviors. It's not the action. It's not. So when you want to, if you think about, say, wanting to slim down or create new health goals, the initial work is not to just change your diet and join a gym. I know those things seem like the logical things to do, right? And I'm not saying that you won't change your behaviors, but what I'm saying is that the most important place to go first is to your core identity and your beliefs. So, taking that time to tune into really how you feel about your goals, right? So a great thing to do is to literally write down each desire individually. So write down what your goal is around health, what your goal is in business. Close your eyes, tune into your body, right? Because it's about tuning into how you feel, not what you're thinking, not hyping yourself up in your head, but tuning into how you feel and really asking yourself, how much do I believe that this is possible for me? How certain am I that I'm going to create this? Really tune in to how you're feeling in your body, right? And try and give yourself a number out of 10. So when you think about your desire, how much do I really believe that this is going to happen for me, right? How much do I really feel like this is possible? And just tune in and see how you feel. And anything, if you feel like it's a 10, if all of your being is simply like excited, of course this is going to happen, yes, this is possible, and that's actually how you feel, not how you're hyping yourself up in your head. Because sometimes we can be like, yeah, we can hype ourselves up in our head, of course I can do it, but really when you just take a few deep breaths and close your eyes, sometimes it's helpful to put your hands on your heart, so you're really kind of tuning into how you feel, and you really just ask that question, just kind of listen to how your body feels. That is going to be your true indication of really how you're feeling about it. And if it's not a 9 or a 10, then ask yourself some things like, and journal on these things. Journaling is so, so powerful. Why don't I believe this is possible? What could possibly stop me? What am I afraid of? Why won't this happen? And simply journal all of that and see what comes through, right? See what comes through. Listen to all of that. Because all of that, all of those things that come up, that is your limit. They are your limitations, and that is your resistance to clear. That is the stuff that you need to let go of in order to create what you want. It's not just about joining a gym and changing your diet, or it's not about implementing a new marketing strategy. It is about listening to really how you feel and letting go of any limitations. And I promise you, whatever came up if you actually stopped and wrote those things down, whatever came up for you, none of those are true. What I mean by that is that all those things you wrote down are your limitations, and it is not true that they are going to stop you from creating it, right? Does that make sense? So, and what I mean by that is, okay, some of the things might be true, like, oh my God, with my business, I've implemented so many things in the past and they haven't worked. The last 6 months, I've only made, 3K or 5K in my business. Those facts might be true. But the story that because that's happened in the past, I can't now create what I want is not true, right? So can you see the difference? Like, that may be factual that you had low months before, but that is not a fact as to what you can create right now, right? All of your power lies in this moment. Same thing with health goals. Let's say you've tried to shift weight before, or you've gone on some strict diets where you just ate, boiled chicken and broccoli or lettuce leaves. That might be factual, but that is not true in your ability to move forward with your health goals. Does that make sense? So some powerful questions that can help you. So all those things that came up for you, all of those reasons why that might get in the way, all those things that might stop you, all of those things that you're afraid of, any reason why you think it's not possible for you, all of those are your limitations and your resistance to clear, right? All of those things are your resistance to clear, because we are all powerful creators and we attract to us what we believe. So when you fully believe in your desires, then you will attract things to you that will support them, right? You will attract things to you that will support them. So some powerful questions to ask yourself is, what else do I know to be true that could sort of soften this limitation? Like, what else could I focus on that would help me feel better in this moment, right? How could I choose to see this differently? These are some of the things that will really help you to move forward. So the work is always to soften and release those limitations. So for example, when it comes to your business, if it's a fact that you only made, you've been doing 3K months and you say you want to go to 10K months, then that might be factual. But the belief that that is going to stop you is not true. So what could make you feel better? What else could I choose to focus on in this moment that could help me feel better? Well, what I could focus on is, okay, I've helped people before. Like if you've got a coaching business, I've helped people move forward before. I've helped them with their transformations, and people have loved the work that I've done. And I have signed clients before, right? I have signed clients before, and I've reached, I have taken steps in my business, and I've gone from this place to this place, and people have loved the work that I'm doing, and I love doing this, and I feel so passionate about what I'm doing, and I just would love to be able to help more people. I mean, even just saying those things, can you see how it starts to shift your energy, right? It starts to shift how you feel. And that is always your work, right? It's shifting your internal stories or beliefs, shifting how you look at something, and the deeper work of shifting your identity. Because when you are the person that has the goals, right? When you embody that version of you that has the body of your dreams or has the income of your dreams, and you show up as her, when you fully believe it, what happens is that you will be led, you will be guided, right? So it's not just about taking action and doing new behaviors, it's about taking aligned action. So for example, if your deeper desire really is to have a health transformation, a body transformation, then tune into what it is that you really want. It might not be just to lose weight. It might be, I wish to be, to be fit and energized, and to be slim, and to feel strong, and to still be able to eat foods that I love, and to be doing exercise that I enjoy, right? There might be deeper things there that you want. And so tuning into those, right? Tuning into those, activating that energy is what will guide you there. There are a million different ways to lose weight, right? A million different ways to lose weight, but not all of them are sustainable, and not all of them are going to feel good. And so you want to tune into that deep desire of what you want, and to be able to get your beliefs to line up with it. You have to find a way to release those limitations. And journaling is a powerful way to do it. There are lots of other ways, but journaling is a powerful way to do it. Because what happens is when you're fully aligned, when you fully believe in yourself, you show up differently. There is a version of you that shows up when you fully believe in yourself, and there's a version of you that shows up when you don't, right? One is just a bolder, more confident version of you. The other is perhaps holding back, a bit more timid. There's different versions of you, right? And so what we want to do is shift you into that version that fully believes you can have everything you desire. And from that place, you will be guided. You will get inspiration. You'll have little intuitive hits. Opportunities will come to you that will lead you to the right action, so that you can be taking action that feels good to you, right? Be following the path of least resistance, be taking inspired action. And sometimes, in fact, often, the action you take, what you feel pulled to do, is often very different from what you think you're going to do. Does that make sense? So even for me, at the start of last year, I had no intention of doing a podcast, right? No intention of doing a podcast. But as things unfolded, I realized I loved talking. I love talking and I love teaching. And so I was more and more attracted to podcasts. I love listening to them. I love doing the trainings that I was doing. I love doing the teachings. And I was getting people that were sort of saying to me, like, I could listen to you all day. I love listening to you. Have you thought about doing a podcast? And so things were, ideas were coming to me. I was getting these little intuitive hits. I was kind of being guided, right? I'm being guided to doing this. And so it wasn't what I had planned. It wasn't what I set out to do, but I followed the pulls, right? I followed my guidance. I followed the little intuitive hits. And so that's your work. That's always your work, right? Really tuning in deeply to how you do feel about your desire, really how you feel, not in your head pumping yourself up, but really in your body. How do you feel about it? How in alignment are you? What are all those limiting stories? Those are the things for you to clear. And then taking aligned action from that space of fully believing your desires are coming, fully believing that you can have everything that you dreamed of, fully believing that those goals, those resolutions that you set out for yourself, that you can achieve them all. It's from there, it's taking inspired action, right? Taking inspired action. And this is different to just taking action for action's sake. This is different to just changing all your behaviors. You must shift that internal world, right? Because your external world will always reflect your internal world. When you believe you are the person that can love your life and eat food you love and do exercise that you love and have an amazing body that you love, your reality will shift quickly. When you believe that you are the woman who's doing those 10K, 20K, 50K months, whatever that goal is for you, when you believe it, when you believe you're worthy of it, when you believe it's possible for you, when you fully know that you can have it now and you don't need to work 100 hours a week and you don't have to give up your family and you don't have to give up your health, when you fully believe it and it feels good, you will be guided. You will know the right steps to take. Things will unfold. Like, you will be shown the path, right? And that's my hope for all of you. It's to have a personal revolution. Forget the resolutions. Give yourself a personal revolution and really change your identity. Change how you're looking at things. Change what you believe about it, and then take action, right? Do the belief work first. Do that internal work first. That is how you will achieve everything you want in 2021, because it's my wish for you that you achieve all of your desires, and you are all so capable of achieving everything that you desire. If you've got the ability to imagine it, then you have the ability to create it. And that's my wish for each and every one of you. And a little side note, just to wrap up, for those of you that want to crush your business goals in 2021, the Soul Aligned Business Babe Academy is opening next week on the 18th of January. The link will be in the show notes. I am so excited about this program. I've never been so excited about a program as I am about this one, because it is a high-touch 6-month container to really powerfully help women up-level and scale their businesses. It's got all of my favorite things, all of the things that I feel are the most important aspects of really scaling. And what I mean by that is all of the support you need. So it combines one-on-one support with me, group coaching calls as well. So one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and really in-depth training portal. It includes live trainings, private Facebook group support. There is so much support to help you shift and to really up-level, and then to support you on that journey. Because what I experienced last year, and what some of my clients experienced too, is they had a quantum leap. They took a step and then they reached another hurdle, another plateau. And so having that ongoing support for 6 months is going to be so powerful to help women really explode their businesses. I've already had some women sign up. I'm so excited. I've already had some of the one-on-one calls, and I'm so excited about some of the goals and some of the desires that these women have. It's going to be a powerful, powerful container. I'm so excited about it. So the link's in the show notes. If you want to connect with me further, you can absolutely book on a call as well, and we can chat. And I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you loved what you heard here and are excited for your expansion. If it resonated with you, then please screenshot this podcast and share it with your friends, and hashtag Soul Aligned Business Babes. And please rate and review so I can spread the word and keep bringing you more goodness. If you're not already following me on social media, come and join the party for extra inspiration and teachings. I do live trainings in my Facebook group, which you can join at facebook.com/groups/soulaligned.bb. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Susan Francis, or come to my website at susanfrancis.com.au and download your free manifestation meditation and check out what programs I'm currently offering. I'm so excited you joined me here today and can't wait to share the next episode with you. Until then, remember, you are powerful beyond measure and your success is inevitable.